Hello, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a very disappointing car boot sale haul video. So yesterday, instead of going to Easter Compton, we went to Cheddar. Now the reason for this was that Anthony has a new car, and I said to him jokingly on Saturday, I said, oh, you can drive to the car boot in the morning. He said, I will, but we'll go Cheddar instead of Easter Compton. And I said, okay. Now the Cheddar car boot sale is very, very big. There's a large area on the grass, there's a large area on a gravel car park, and then there's stalls inside a large barn as well. And you might think from that I would do very, very well. However, I did not. I got a pitifully small haul. And I think what was coming across to me was that most of the people selling at Cheddar were recurrent traders, which is something you hear me bitch about all the time. But also it was your vintage junk and collectibles kind of vibe. And it's not usually my thing, vintage junk. I do buy some vintage stuff, obviously, but it's not my major bag. I like amateur car boot sellers who are having a clear out of their stuff. That's what I like best. I just felt that an awful lot of what I was seeing on the stalls, even on the grass, was just stuff that people had trotted out week after week after week. The ones that are on the hard standing are a combination of market stall and car boot traders, and they are definitely the regulars. They are definitely the ones that probably have the same pitch every week. And the ones that are inside, ditto. Inside you found a lot of market traders as well and stuff like that. I bought hardly anything. My legs were killing by the time I'd done it. It's a big car boot sale and I just found it disappointing for me. And I don't know if it's the out of the comfort zone thing because I know my way around Easter Compton, I know the sellers and whatever. With Easter Compton I know which sellers not to bother with, really. I don't mean that in a rude way, but you know, which sellers I've already looked at their stuff, or which sellers I know their prices are too high for me or whatever. So I didn't find it a very fulfilling experience, and I've got a very small, very disappointing haul to show you. I've really bigged this up, haven't I? You should just go now. The first thing I bought were these two Marie Ange de Costa tins. I've bought these many times before. They're the Flower Fairy tins, and they usually come in a set of 3. There was usually a third one, there was no third one, and they were £1 each. They always do sell. They've got Flower Fairy designs on there, and they always sell. So I bought those two for £1 each. By the time I bought them, I'd already done 4 aisles and not bought anything at all, so that just goes to show how little I was purchasing. And the next thing I bought were 2 Danone mugs, and these are probably the best thing that I bought in the entire haul, really. There is a tennis design one, and this one is Cool Dudes by Jane Brookshaw. This one's very grubby, this one needs a good clean out, this one's okay. This is Kate Maudsley. Kate Maudsley and Jane Brookshaw mugs. Tall Danone mugs are usually worth picking up, and they were £1 each. And I managed to get them home in one piece. I paid £1, I think, or maybe it was 2. I think it was 2 actually. £2 for Joe Brown's top, which looking at it now, I can see that it's Christmas trees and stars, but I couldn't see it when I was buying it in a field. Isn't that weird that I didn't see the pattern? So, one Joe Brown's Christmas top, £2. Just thought it was a red and black design. And there was another lady selling clothes and hers were £1 each, and I bought an Anne Harvey plus size skirt. It's extremely wrinkled. It's supposed to be a kind of a crinkled design anyway, but this is overly crinkled. And I also bought a black jumpsuit for Tammy, which she tried on last night. She's very happy with, so that's sorted her for holiday. And then the rest is getting less inspiring as I go along. This will be a very short video. You'll wish you hadn't bothered tuning in. I paid £2 for a reusable nappy, which may seem like an odd choice, but these things are damn expensive. And this one is a Little Genie by Bum Genie. Really nice design. The lady wanted 3, and I asked her if she'd take 2, and she said yes. It's got, what are these birds? Is that a kiwi? What are these birds with the long beak? Might be kiwis. Not sure. I don't know my birds very well. £2 for that. And £1 for a Yankee Candle plate and shade. That was quite a nice bargain, to be honest. That's probably the best bargain of the day, really, is £1 for that. But again, quite a Christmassy one. It's got glitter on it and whatever, so... Can you tell I feel uninspired by my purchases? There was a lady doing everything on her stall for 10p. So I bought 6 items and gave her £1 and didn't have the change. So to her, I don't worry about the change, you know, because everything was 10p. So I bought 2 ballet bags. This is very grubby. I'm going to hope that it will go through the washing machine. I've just had a look and I can see that the mirror comes out. And then I'm going to just literally try putting that through the wash because it's very, very grubby. And if I can't get it clean, then it's not going to sell. And then this one is not as grubby. This one has obviously not had much use. This seems to be more like a lunchbox. A ballet shoe design lunchbox because it's got the zipper bottom there and waterproof inner. So this one's not as grubby. I think I will still put it through the wash, I think, but I don't think it's as dirty as the other one. I've not had as much use. So those two, and then these four. And like I said, I ended up paying £1 for the 6 items. These are Dalton Melamine Bunnykins. I've got the cup and bowl in this kind of a cream, and then a slightly paler one with pink bits, cup and plate. So when I first picked them up, I thought they all went together, and then I realised there's a slight colour variation on them. So 2 different sets there. So that was okay, wasn't it? At 10p an item. Even what have I got in my hair? I walked the dog this morning and walked under a tree, obviously. Bit of tree in my hair. Even at, what is it? If I paid £1 for 6, it makes them about, it's 15p each, isn't it? 6 15s. 6 15s are 90. I can't do maths. 16 1/3 pence each, I think, or something like that, or 16 2/3 pence. It's worth it, I think. And then I paid £1 for this. It was stuck down, and I thought, oh, that's okay, that's not bad for £1. The gent was doing everything on his table for £1, except when I open it, it's a different damn phone in the box. So I'm going to assume that that's a fail. I can't see a branding on this. It's absolutely filthy. It's going to require an awful lot of TLC just to get it, you know. All it says on the back is made in China. Yeah, it's not in nice condition. It's been in the box so long that the wire had begun to melt to the actual back of the thing. That's possibly just going to go straight in the bin. I'll do a Google image search in case it turns out to be a very rare, very valuable phone as owned by Batman. But I've got a feeling that's just going straight in the bin. The only thing really that made it worth going at all is not to resell. Horrible noise. I've got 10 of these, and these are slat wall hooks. Slat wall is what you see when you go into a shop. You know when you go into a shop and they've got bags of sweets hanging on the wall? Now, that's a slat wall, and these hooks hook in and the sweets hang on there. And I've got a slat wall rack in the loft with mugs on it, and I never had enough hooks. I bought some hooks on eBay and kept thinking, oh, I'll go and get some more hooks at some point, and never did. There was a chap who had 2 massive boxes of these, and he said, oh, you can have more for a tenner, and I said, I don't need them all. And actually thinking back, good job, that's melamine. Thinking back, I should have bought them all because I could have sold the surplus on eBay. Why didn't I think of that? I just thought I only need 10, so he said, oh, you can have 10 for £3. What a doofus. It's literally only just occurred to me that I know how much they cost on eBay, so I could have sold them. I hope you're not watching for inspiration and educational value, because I don't think there is any today. I'm pleased with these, but I'm now annoyed with myself for not buying the rest of them. What a wally. That's it. That is the haul and all of the haul. It is a sorry little haul today. But I did have a nice day out. It was nice not to drive. Anthony, like I said, we'd drove through the country. That was a nice day. And Cheddar's a nice place. Nice but very full. A lot of people. Very overwhelming people-wise. But, you know, it's swings and roundabouts. And I'd already been to one car boot sale this weekend, so it's not as if I urgently needed to get the stock. If you've seen anything that you were excited by, then you are very odd. But if so, my email address is in the description box. And I'll see you next time. Bye for now.